Hi friends, thank you for joining me in this new video. This video is an exciting one for me because I've been thinking of what to create for the past few weeks, and I really wanted to just kind of niche down on whatever it was that I decided to create. And I remembered that few years ago I had an exhibition for the first time, and this was as a result of me practicing, experimenting. And I remember that moment. I used to be so, and I still am, very much in love with Picasso's work, especially the cubism paintings and works that he did at that time. I was very much in love with them. I used to use them as reference points, and I used to always refer back to them. So while I was thinking and just, trying to go through the entire process of what to create, I decided that it was time for me to just niche down and pick what I wanted to paint exactly, what style, what technique that I wanted to stick to. And this doesn't mean that I'm restricted or limited. It just gives me my channel and gives me a better guide to what I'm constantly working on, and also it helps me to create and plan ahead for exhibitions that might be coming soon, and also for you guys that have asked me before about selling my works. This is going to be it. So I just finished working on my wood. I actually already had this primed, so I did not need to prime it. If you remember very well from the details on the side, this was in one of my videos where I recycled a bunch of canvases and frames. So they were actually used and old, so I kind of recycled them and made them new again. And I'm going to leave that video above if you want to check it out. Anyways, I'm about to get started with mixing my paints, and I'm gonna be using some of my Van Gogh, these are the colors I will be using, and I already have my as I prepped for this painting, it was just so exciting. It was really an exciting moment for me, and it just brought back memories and times where I was so fascinated and so intrigued by cubism. It brought back all those memories and how it led me to actually discovering this style of painting. It was through experimenting in my second year of college that I was able to discover this side of my art and this style, this technique. But what is so exciting for me about this is the fact that it is now refined. I've put in a lot of work, and it is way much improved, advanced than it was when I first attempted, or the few times that I attempted this style of painting. And I'm like so excited that I get to do this again. But one thing I realized while also prepping for this entire process was that no matter what it is you practice in art, no matter what stage, what level you are, somehow everything just revolves around you, your style, your technique, everything you've done before. You find yourself doing it again, but maybe in a better way, and everything just kind of comes back in full circle. And I just feel like this is what is happening to me right now in this moment, and it's just so beautiful to see how much I had improved and made progress with this painting style. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my style and my technique for this type of painting. One of the things that I obviously noticed when I started painting was that my technique and my approach was different, and that's as a result of me practicing a lot on other styles of art, other techniques, other types of paintings, not necessarily this style. But I realized that all of those have actually really helped me in making my work so much better. And one other thing I realized was that I wasn't scared and I wasn't in a hurry. I wasn't in a hurry to finish the painting, and I wasn't scared to actually dive into it. It was actually really relaxing for me and very enjoyable. I really enjoyed the entire process genuinely, and I noticed that as the painting progressed, I started to picture the sound that could possibly come out of this drum that I was painting, and that helped me in choosing my colors. When I'm painting in this style and this technique, I I can almost see the sound. I can almost feel it, not just hear it. So that helps me in choosing my colors and also choosing the patterns and the designs that I put into the background. So if you notice, I do did a red wavy line that's kind of represents the sound. It represents the wave of the sound. And one other thing that I was so determined to achieve for this painting was to make the hands as realistic as possible, because I've been practicing form, been practicing the human parts of the body, fingers, legs, toes, all of that. It's all been for a reason, and I'm so happy that I wasn't so scared to actually take my time, because at the end it paid off, and I'm so thrilled at how far I've come and the progress that I've made. I took my time in paying close detail to and close attention to the fingers, the shape, and the tone. I really wanted this to look realistic, but not too realistic. I think I kind of did good with this. I It could have been better, but also I'm not mad at how this started to unfold and started to form. And this took a lot of patience, it took a lot of time actually. I couldn't film every single moment of trying to work on this. I had to do a lot of it off camera because it required a lot of attention, and I just got in the moment, honestly. At this point, I was kind of wrapping up the fingers, trying to put in a little bit of light and dark tones, and then I started to touch on the top one as well. And then at this point, it was pretty much done, so I was just kind of refining it and putting in the finishing touches. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. This is so beautiful, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I will definitely see you in my next video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.